Hello, and welcome to Elgin Talks, the show that brings Elgin to you, with the latest on community events, real estate news, and hot coffee. And now, here are your hosts, Jason Tatum of All City Real Estate and Monica Nava of Kim Cafe.
Hello, folks, and thank you for joining us again on Elgin Talks. We've got Monica Nava of Kim Cafe, of course. I'm Jason Tatum of All City Real Estate, and we have some amazing guests with us today. Emma Clark and Stacy Van Landingham. Did I get those names right?
You did.
Oh, thank goodness. Right? You don't understand how hard it is to get someone's name right. It's tough, right? You know, that's like next level stuff.
Monica Navalava, all through school.
There you go.
That was it.
Tater tot? I don't know if that's...
That's going to
Not really school?
Yeah, that was sticking. You said it.
All right, well, geez, it's been my whole life, so you're not going to faze me now. What about you? Did you have any good nicknames?
Clarky.
Clarky?
Yeah.
There we go.
Clark.
Nope.
Nothing.
No.
All right, well.
She's like, I'm not.
I got nothing
not
there.
gonna-
But anyways, again, thank you for joining us at Elgin Talks. Of course, these two wonderful ladies are here to talk about their amazing Luna Market, and of course, She Creates Union. At first, Monica Nava has some pretty exciting events that are happening.
Yes, I have some updates for this week in the shop. So let's see. Today's Tuesday, 4/20. I want to wish my daughter and coworker, barista Deja, and Maurice, her husband, a happy anniversary. They have 14 years being together, so I think that's wonderful, and I'm very proud of them.
Yay!
Yeah. Yay!
Congratulations.
Thursday is Earth Day, so we are going to be celebrating in here with Happy Bassett, who is our local. It's like a pet box subscription that you can do. They come in and they bake homemade human-grade treats for pets. They're going to have a happy hour in here.
I don't know about this human grade thing. I mean, it just sounds kind of
You know what?
scary.
The next time they come in, we'll do a bet. We'll do a bet, and you can taste it.
How about high quality,
Human
fit for
grade.
human consumption
Okay.
pet treats?
That's what we.
When
can
you say human grade, I think like Soylent Green is for people or something. So I'm just saying, you know.
It means that it's safe for even humans to eat. That's what it means.
Right. Okay. Well, it's good to know.
But they'll be here with a photo booth for your pet inside. So that's really
Pretty
fun.
exciting. And I hear that you're doing some fresh beverages. And
We're going to be doing some giveaways too when you buy a ticket for the photo booth, you get a free drink. Same time as the farmers market from 4 to 7, so you can come back and forth from there.
kind of bounce between the two, yeah.
And we're also going to have little seedlings from Farmstead 42. Not seedlings, but seeds that kids could plant in egg cartons. So we're going to be
how
doing
cool is
that
that?
on Earth Day. So if
Do you all have pets?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
What do you got?
I'm bringing them. I have a Chihuahua Whippet,
Oh, a Chihuahua pit?
a Chippet,
A Chippet. All right. Talk about nicknames.
and a Chiweenie.
Oh, how cool.
they
How
are
about you? What do you
adorable.
got?
2 dogs, 2 cats. I'm planning on bringing my cats.
Nice.
Nice.
Bring
Nice.
the chickens.
Okay, bring the chickens. I'll
Bring the
my
chicken.
cats.
Mm.
Awesome! It's a party.
I love
I'm
it.
telling you, it's going down on Earth Day at Kim Cafe.
Someone's gonna bring a goat.
Right.
Okay, as long as they bring a scooper after it, then I'm fine.
Right. Oh, you're worried about the goat, not the chicken? Are you kidding?
Yeah, that is true.
So anyways, what else we got going on in Elgin
So
this
that's
week?
Thursday. Friday, Jason Tatum will be in here doing Q&A for all of your real estate questions.
That's right, All City Real Estate. I'll be here for a couple hours on Friday between 10 and 11:30, something like that, just to help you answer any real estate questions you may have. Just come in, ask the questions you need. If I don't know the answer, I'll find the answer and get back to you. And hopefully that'll help you. I know it's a stressful market. It's very difficult to manage your real estate assets right now or to purchase real estate assets. So happy to help. Look forward to seeing you.
And then on Friday evening, we will have a very special drink over at the Luna Market.
Right.
Yay.
And the Luna Market, of course, is hosted and sponsored by Emma and Stacy here.
Yes.
And they're doing, is this the third Luna Market? Or
Sixth.
The sixth Luna Market.
Yeah.
So they've been doing this for 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah, I guess
Just
2.
over 2,
Yeah.
over 1
Right.
actually.
Yeah, 1
And
and a
it
half
just
maybe.
keeps getting bigger and better and more fun. So tell us about this wonderful market.
So the Luna Market will be at Earth and Metals, which is the blacksmith shop over on, I'm going to point, even though you don't know where we are, on 2nd Street, just off Main Street and over the tracks.
Yeah, look for the big anvil,
Great
right?
big
Yeah.
anvil, yeah, that's right. And we will be outside. There's already a big sign up outside,
Yeah, I
so
saw that.
you won't get lost.
Awesome. So it's an outdoor evening market.
All of it is outside. We have 30 vendors.
Wow.
And live music. We have some theatre. So Stage East will be doing
Super
a
cool.
mini Shakespeare play.
And someone you know personally that you're related to is going to be at the market. Who's this again?
My niece Ashley
Yeah.
will be doing henna. Actually, my husband will be in the play as well. So
Oh, wow,
it's
there
a
you
family
go.
affair.
It is a
Family
family
Yeah.
affair.
Like a bunch of traveling gypsies over here.
exactly. I mean, I will happily take that.
Right.
We also have the Paper Moon photo booth, Mr. Jones, who's been at every one of our markets. And,
Very popular.
So the theme of this market is renew, refresh, recycle. It's the day after Earth Day, so we have a lot of new vendors.
Cool.
who
Well,
perhaps won't have
Stacy
seen
was
before.
telling me about the bicyclist
Yeah.
mechanic who makes jewelry.
Yeah, Maddie, One Mad Menagerie. We saw
There
her.
you go. Talk about a good nickname.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
We saw her over at a show in Smithville last year, and we remembered her, and I said, let's ask Maddie if she wants to be part of this. And
Yes.
so
Fantastic.
she actually is a bike mechanic, but she creates jewelry out of bicycle parts, and they're really cool. They're really pretty.
That was really cool. I mean, I can
is
think
cool.
of a lot of different things to do with a bicycle, what I would have never thought jewelry.
No,
right?
I love that.
So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, but we also have food vendors. So
Mm-hmm.
not just the lovely Monica, but we'll have the Owl. Molly from the Owl will be there with wine and beer, and Firewild will be there with their full grill
Oh
setup.
man, talk about some heavy
So
hitters.
this is-
Firewild,
yeah.
the Owl Wine Bar. I love their wine tour that they do. If you haven't experienced that, that's
Yes.
a great way to spend some time.
Yeah, so
And of
we're-
course, you have a special drink that you're making.
I have a special
Do we
drink.
get to know what
It's-
it is? Or
No,
do
we
get
don't.
away? All right. Special surprise drink.
Special
It's
surprise.
really it's the best date night.
So is this
Oh,
a $100
yes.
entry fee? How do you get into this thing? 50
Zero.
bucks?
It's
What?
free.
It doesn't
All
cost
free.
anything
All
to
free.
enjoy this?
6 p.m. to 9 p.m. is an evening market, so it is perfect date night.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I will
You'll
tell
be
you-
in bed in time to get to work in the morning.
That's right. The best time to get there, I will tell you that we do have our play is going to be happening at 7:15. So
Oh,
7:15.
we're going to
yeah.
have it one time because everything's special. So
Oh, awesome.
7:15 is the best time to be there to catch the play. It will start then. So.
I would come at 6:30.
I would come at
Get
6:30.
food, get a drink.
There
get
you
yourself
go.
A seat.
Get a little warmed up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly.
it's gonna be popular.
It
Well,
will be.
and I love how when you two were talking about how you met and how you sort of came up with the Luna Market, you were also talking about She Creates Union, which is kind of this organic thing that happened between you about wanting to support each other in business and in your crafting and in maybe promoting your crafting, right? So who wants to tell me about She Creates Union?
Okay, I will. We met at the Owl during a Stitch and Hoot night, and really within a week, we had already met for lunch and kind of cooked up this idea of a group that would support other women in their creative endeavors, not just creatively, but also business
Right.
side and technology wise, because nothing can just make you want to slam your head against a wall more than like trying to figure out how to do something.
Yes.
In an area where you're not really all that comfortable, like I'm in my mid 50s, so I am no digital native.
Right,
but,
right.
I have some know-how, but it's like really, I mean, I was not born knowing how to do this.
Well, I think we all do what we need to do to get along or get a project
Yes.
finished. And it's so refreshing when you can have someone teach you some steps that you can repeat every
Yeah.
time instead of feeling like you got lucky and figured it out this one time.
Well, I'll tell you also, a lot of times, and I've done the same thing where I've taken like workshops. I thought, this is like social media, like training and all that. And it's like, they tell you all these things, you must do this, you must do that, you must do that. But it's like, it doesn't always really apply to all of us. And also, if it doesn't feel like, to me, if it's not comfortable and authentic, it's just going to come across as
Right.
uncomfortable and unauthentic.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Right.
Yeah.
so really we kind of, it's like, whatever you can do and want to do, that's enough.
Right,
And that's
absolutely,
fine.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, and there are tricks to the trade. There's certainly ways that you can present yourself that are great, and I think that's what you guys have really fostered is a place to find that out and help each other discover that and be better. And you've got some
Yeah.
great mentorship stuff going on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So what
exactly.
are you looking for in She Creates Union? Do you're just saying, hey, come out if you're a crafts person or you need help, or kind of what do you?
Really, so far it's been really, when we first started, it was like, a group of people that we knew that, all made things and were trying to sell them. And one has an actual shop, out in Page, Yarn Aroma. But really it was about kind of helping each other. And we just had a few meetings, and then where we were meeting closed. We were meeting for dinner and having a great time and talking, and then they closed. And then we were meeting in each other's homes, so we kept it real small. At that point, it was like, since we're inviting everybody in our homes, it's like we're not just going to like put an ad in the paper and go, hey, everybody come to my house.
Right.
I'm going to have a charcuterie board. We're going to have fun. So, and then of course COVID hit, and we were able to go online. So now we've kind of expanded it a little bit because we're all, we're able to do it digitally. But so we're not really quite sure how it's going to go from here. It's kind of. Right now it's kind of been invitation, just because, or if it's somebody we know, or, somebody goes, hey, my friend is interested in this too. And it's like, okay, great. Yeah, absolutely. But we want to make sure, but there's also a level of commitment with it. We don't really want everybody just to kind of like, drop in whenever they're able to do that. It's like, okay, we expect there to be some give and take. We all are very, we're all very helpful to each other, and sometimes it's a little like we have, sometimes, and we push each other too. It's always like, sometimes we're pushed, and we're like, I'm not quite sure I want to do this yet. It's like, yeah, just do it.
Right. That's wonderful. That's truly wonderful. And I think that's important whenever you enter a group like that. And I, as being a real estate agent, have entered a lot of marketing groups, really trying to look for answers or whatnot. And my favorites are the ones where I can add a little bit, but I can also take something away. Where I have somebody who is just so wonderful, and they give you a lot of knowledge to take back with you, but they also say, so, hey, what do you got to share, right? You don't get to just be silent and soak it all up and take it home and then, come back and do it again. You really, think about what you can bring and how you can help somebody, and you would be surprised. The smallest person, or the person who feels like they have the least to give, usually has more than a lot of other people around them. So, and sometimes looking to give is when you find out what your strengths are.
Exactly. Absolutely. Well, and one of the things too is like none of us feel like we have. A lot of us do the same thing. A lot of us, sell what other people would probably see as very similar products. We have lots of printers and lots of textile artists, but there's no real competition, and we share resources, and we actually even like split things. It's like, oh, we all need, it was like buy a bunch of bags, and it's like, here, what sizes do you need? And it's kind of like, we make sure everybody's set up.
Really wonderful,
set up, and like right now we're even contacting the. I reminded everybody about lights, and I had a conversation with somebody last night and sent her some links and said, here, get these, and showed her my setup. I took a picture of it, and she's like, oh, okay. So I mean, we're very helpful in that way, but there's no real. I don't know if it's because we're women. I mean, I think that women do tend to share and not feel as like, I'm not going to hold these cards close.
Wait a minute, guys share.
We're very nurturing.
Fishing tackle, right? We share.
Lending tools.
Right?
But really, it definitely is a more, a lot of give and a lot of give and a little bit of take. Definitely. So we just don't feel any competitiveness towards each other, and just really help.
Well, that's truly wonderful, and I know the Luna Market's big hit. I can't wait for y'all to come and explore that on Friday. And I know that She Creates Unit is just going to continue to produce some wonderful craftsmen in our community. And how do they find y'all? Like, what's the best way to kind of get a hold of you?
Well, we're on social media, obviously. So Facebook or Instagram, just at She Creates Union, both of those. You can search the Lunar Market on both of those, and I think we'd pop up as well.
And of course, we'll post it behind their heads in the video. Don't you worry.
We also have the shecreatesunion.org, which is our website, and on there you will find our community pages where we have all of our vendors, all the people that join our events. Some local businesses.
Fantastic.
So you can, if you can't make the market, you will find links there to all of their own social media, all of their shops.
And there'll be another market. I find that when I hear about something, I don't make the first one, but I usually make the second one. So
yes, and also we'll have another. And we haven't like committed to saying, oh, we're doing this seasonal or anything, because we do want it to be special too. We want it to be something that we've all been to markets where it all seems to be the same all the time.
Right, like every week the same thing.
Right. Yeah, like I think of the armadillo.
Yeah.
you know, in Austin, and it's like, oh well, look, it's these, it's the same vendors again, and
Right.
and there is some, you know, some sameness where we have a lot of like, you know, vendors that like to return, but we also like to add to it.
Yeah.
Keep
Well,
it,
really
keep
cool.
it
It's
fresh.
special
And I
for
love that you have
us
different
and
themes
our
for it
attendees.
also.
Yes,
There's like the
exactly.
theme of the Luna Market and Mr. Jones, but there's also different themes to it, and it's really a must for the community, and it's just fun. It's just fun. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, well, I
It's a
look
little
forward to
bit of
seeing you at
theater.
Earth Day and then Luna Market. So much great things happening, and maybe I'll see you Friday for the Real Estate Minute. And you know, just a brief blurb about that. One of the things you may want to ask me about is what to do if your home was damaged in the hailstorm. Trust me, that's an important conversation that you need to be having with your insurance agent and a quality, trusted roofer from your area. I'm not saying these roofers that come from out of town that post the signs up in the yard or are knocking on your door right now aren't quality roofers, but it's so important to stick with somebody you know, trust, and have a good reference for in your community if you're going to have some work done. But anyways, you can talk to me about that on Friday if you happen to come in, or call me anytime. You know how to reach me, All City Real Estate. And of course, thank you, Monica, for letting us hang out at the coffee
thanks.
shop
Thanks
again.
everyone for joining us.
Well, in parting, let's have a bet. I bet you $5 my dog's cuter than your dog's.
Jason.
I will take that bet and raise you $10.
Whoa!
Oh, that's what I'm talking
All right,
about. That is
all
what I'm
right.
talking
We're
about.
gonna do that. We're gonna have cutest dog photos for $10.
I mean, we might
So-
even do the contest on our Facebook page. You never know.
Right. I'll tell you what.
Votes.
Right.
I'm looking forward
Votes.
to it. Look forward to seeing you guys out in
Absolutely.
the
Look forward to
community this
seeing you
week and
too.
enjoying your events. So,
Thanks everyone.
Thank you.
well, hey, thanks y'all. We'll see you next time, and appreciate you joining us here on Elgin TX Talks at gmail.com. If you want to get a hold of us and maybe join us or ask some questions. So, thanks again. We'll see you next time.